Namaskar, brothers and sisters, ladies and gentlemen, students, scholars, listeners, learners, sportsmen, friends, colleagues, professionals and officials, and the most honorable Prime Minister, respected doctors, fathers, mothers, all of you, those who are listening through the word of science, spirituality, engineering, arts, commerce. I, Dr. Rakesh from USA, welcome all. Your presence is really praiseworthy, admirable, and appreciable. Today we are knowing the truth from science and spirituality. As we listen that our India is the extraordinary, uncommon, special in the world. We are known as initiator, beginner, starter of the different technologies, different style, standard, manner, festivals, colors, language, religion. In every field we have the initiation. Basically, our Indian land is auspicious land because this land has created a number of free thinkers, freedom fighters, messengers, prophets, foretellers, forecasters, astronomers, astrologers, scientists, engineers, artists, traders, world famous traders. So we salute this land about which Swami Vivekananda really proud that one word, one thought, one idea, one nation, one time, one place, one action can change the grace, can change the grant, can change the whole. One can change the whole. So our philosophy, our psychology of our ancestors is really one of the greatest and the most respectable in the whole world. The literature that our country has produced, which has been kept by foreigners in their libraries, they have our original scripture, original form of literature, but they are using the literature practically, and in exchange of that they are providing us products. In the form of product we are learning, we are recalling our past. Why we are not able to use our literature originally, fundamentally, practically? Because we need a great power of meditation, a great power of spirituality, which is lies in our human mind, human heart, human body. That spiritual soul creates social strength in the form of soul power, in the form of willpower. How we can gain? When we will concentrate upon the oneness of our internal organs of our body. If we have not united internally, if our mind says something, heart says something, then there is no compromise between heart and mind. How we can expect we can get the greatness? So for becoming one internally, we must know, not only know, we must have to apply dhyana, yoga, pranayama, asana. This is our ancient property that has been provided by our forefathers, which is free of cost, that make us perfect in every skill. India is a land of festivals. Whenever we celebrate any festival, we remind, we recall, we remember the personality who was the starter of that festival, who was the winner of that festival. In the whole year, every day is the day of festival in India. It is especially in India. There are 365 days. Every day has its own importance. If we celebrate every day in the form of festival, then we feel rejuvenate. We feel a greatness, newness every day. All the festivals that are celebrated in India, they have the great teachings behind them, the great morals behind them. We read from the stories, short stories, novels, dramas, poems, through the glimpse of literature. In literature, we see that literature is the mirror of our society. So in this mirror, we have the glimpse of our economy, of our society, of our politics. Everything we see through our literature, and the practical thing of literature are our festivals, functions, celebrations. If we celebrate these functions with their real purpose, real objective, then we get a lot of energy, a lot of fulfillment of our relations, and we forget the past mishappenings. We re-prepare the path for our future, for getting success, for having the glory of nation and society. We must have to read healthy literature, first-hand literature, first-hand information, because we are the first and foremost in India. So it should be the aim of every child to man. It should be in the mind of the people, in the mind of all the children, youth and men, that they have to become the producer, the creator, caretaker. They are not to be job seeker. For becoming a such personality really will help a lot in bringing a great change. But change is not sufficient. Maintenance is also equally required for the future generation. From the futuristic point of view, we must have vision. We must imagine. If we are using available things, if we know how to apply, how to use, when to use, why to use, for the future generation, we can prepare a glorious path. Our natural resources, which are provided us free of cost, we should use by thinking as that are the blessings and grace of God. If we will use them, not only use them, but we should try to invest them. If we are investing them, then they will give us the real pleasure, which is invisible, which is just can be felt only. It cannot be seen visibly, because it is the principle and doctrine of the resource